Lesson 85, surface area of cylinders and prisms. In the picture here, you see a couple 3D figures. We got a square prism, the base is a square. We got a triangular prism, the base is a triangle. And we have a cylinder where the base is a circle. So let's review surface area. Surface area is just the sum of the area of each side of a geometric solid. To the right, you can see some formulas to find total surface area. For a cube, rectangular prism, sphere, right circular cylinder, circular cone, and a square pyramid. Lateral surface area is just the area of the faces between the bases. They're really just the sides. So total surface area is all add up the area of every single side. Lateral surface area is just the area all on the sides of the shape. So let's take a look at an example. It says compute the surface area of this cylinder in terms of pi. So we need to find the area, the surface area of that cylinder. So if we were to peel that apart, you would have to find the area of this circle, the area of this circle, and then everything on the side here would be a rectangle. And so we would need to find the area of the circle. So surface area of a cylinder. So if we went back to the previous slide, here you can see I have a right circular cylinder right here. The formula to find surface area would be 2 pi r squared, which means I have two circles and the area of a circle is pi r squared. And then I would add that to 2 pi r h. So 2 pi r would just mean the circumference of a circle, which means the perimeter of the base, times the height. Okay, and since the perimeter or the base is a circle, we would use circumference. So now let's go back to here. So surface area would equal 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r times the height. Now let's just substitute our numbers in. So 2 pi r, radius, the diameter is 4, so the radius has to be 2 squared, plus 2 pi, the radius is 2, times the height, which is 5. So 2 pi r, 2 pi 2 squared would be 4 times 2 is 8 pi, plus this would be 2 times 5 is 10, 10 times 2 is 20, so I have 20 pi. And I would add those two together and we would get 28 pi, and we don't have units, so this would be just units squared. Next one, a tent in the shape of a triangular prism is shown. What is the surface area of the tent in square feet? So we have a triangular prism. So the base is a triangle. So we have, so the surface area, we have two triangles. The area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. Plus, we have the area of the base, which is, we have a length times a width. And then we have these sides right here, this one, and then on the other side. And those would be the same. So that would be 5 times 7. So we have another one that's two groups of length times width. Now let's substitute our numbers in. So the surface area, we have 2, the base is 6, the height is 4, divide that by 2 for one triangle, but I have two of those triangles, so that's why there's a 2 out there. And then the base is 6 times the 7, So I'm going to do 6 times 7 right here. Plus, I have 2 of these bigger rectangles on the side here. And this is a 5 by 7. So I have 2 groups of 5 by 7. Now, if I simplify this, the 2's cancel off, and I'm left with 24 plus 42 plus 35 times 2 is 70. So if I were to add all of those together, 24 plus 42 would give us 66 plus 70 would give us a total surface area of 136. And this is in feet, so square feet. So there we took 2 different geometric solids and found the surface area of both. Next one, find the total surface area of this figure. Use 3.14 for pi. So again, we have a cylinder. The surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r times the height. And let's substitute our numbers in. We have 2. They said to use 3.14 for pi times the radius. The diameter is 10, so the radius has to be 5 squared plus 2 times 3.14 times the radius, which is 5, times the height, which is 6. Now I can simplify what I have here. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 times 3.14 would be 31.4 plus this would be 30 here. 30 times 2 is 60, and 60 times 3.14 would give us 188.4. So if I add 31.4 to that, I would get a total surface area of 219.8, and this would be in square centimeters. With this one, I just noticed I made a mistake here. This first part, it's not 2 times 5 because this is a 5 squared. So it'd be 50 times 3.14, which would give us 157. And that would change our answer. So if I add 157 to 188.4, I get 345.4 square centimeters. So it's always good to double check, make sure that you're using the formula correctly and you're inserting the numbers correctly. Next one, what is the lateral surface area of the cylinder to the left? So lateral surface area, we just want to find the surface area of this piece. So for that one, we're just taking the last part of this, which was 188.4. So you just took the 2 times 3.14 times 5 times the 6. So it's really the last part of our formula right here, 2 pi r times h, which would give us our 188.4 square centimeters. Next problem, we got another triangular prism here. To find the total surface area. So the surface area of the triangular prism would be 2 times base times the height divided by 2 because we have 2 triangles, plus we have this rectangular piece, so that is base times the height, or let's use length times width. And then on this side, we got a 6 by 10. And then on the other side, this back side, we have a 10 by 10. Now we can substitute our numbers in. And so I have 2 times the base is This part would be 6 times 8, so 6 times 8 divided by 2, plus we have this piece right here, which is 10 by 8. And then we have this side, which is 6 by 10. And then we have the back side, which is 10 by 10. So 6 times 8 is 48, divided by 2, 24, times 2 would be 48, plus 80, plus 60, plus 100. If I add them together, I get 48, plus 80, plus 60, plus 100. I get a total of 288 square inches. And the next one, what is the lateral surface area of the triangular prism to the left? So let's erase these lines around here. The total surface, or the lateral surface area. I want this piece, and this back piece. So it's really these last 3 pieces that I found the area of. So it'd be our 80 plus our 60 plus our 100. This gives us 140 plus 100 would give us 240 square inches would be our lateral surface area. And our last slide. Last slide, Hector wants to paint the exterior walls of a shed. Find the exterior walls of the shed. Find the lateral surface area of the shed. So we need to find the lateral surface area, so all the sides. So this piece right here, I have 2 of those. So I have 2 groups of 7 times 8. And then I have this front piece. I have a front and a back, which is 10 times 7. So 2 groups of 10 times 7. So if I add those all up, so 56 times 2, I get 112. 70 times 2 is 140. 112 plus 140 gives us 252 square feet for the lateral surface area of that shed. And the last one, find the lateral surface area of a 30-foot high water tower. Use with a 40-foot diameter. Use 3.14 for pi. So lateral surface area. I'm just looking for this piece right here. So this is 2 pi r times the radius. 2 pi r times the height. So 2 times 3.14 times the radius. Half of 40 would be 20 times the height, which is 30. So this would be 600 times 2 would give us 1200 times the 3.14. So 1200 times 3.14 gives us a total lateral surface area of 3,768 square feet. So that is our lesson today on surface area of cylinders and prisms.